Hello everybody. In this video, we are going to deal with the introduction to the distributed databases. In a distributed database, the database may be stored in multiple computers which can be located either in the same physical location or may be dispersed over a network of interconnected computers. This diagram illustrates the connectivity of the distributed database. In a distributed database, not all the storage devices are attached to a common processor. Every system has its own memory and the database. The communication channel here is used to communicate with systems over different locations. Types of distributed databases. There are two types of distributed databases. One is homogeneous distributed database. In the homogeneous distributed database, all the sites that contains a copy of the database will use the identical DBMS. And due to this, it is easy to manage. And here in the diagram, you can see the three sites, department 1, 2 and 3, which is having a part of the database, is managed with same DBMS, that is Oracle i9. The next type of a database, distributed database, is a heterogeneous distributed database. In a heterogeneous distributed database, different sites have different DBMS software. And due to this, the complexity in the query processing and transaction processing is getting increased. As you see in the diagram, the three sites, department 1, 2 and 3, are managed with different DBMS softwares. Next is distributed data storage. The data can be distributed across various devices in two ways. One is data replication and another one is data fragmentation. Data replication. Data replication is about storing the copies of data at different sites. If suppose an entire database is available on multiple sites, then it is said to be fully redundant database. Advantages of replication are as follows: availability, parallelism, and reduced data transfer. Availability: in case of failure of any particular site containing a relation, that does not relate, the failure of that particular site containing the relation does not result in unavailability of that relation. Since it is replicated, we can fetch the data from that is available in the another site. Parallelism: since the sites contain the replicated data, queries can be processed by several nodes in parallel. Reduced data transfer: due to all the relation is locally available in each site. That is leading to reduced data transfer. Disadvantages of replication are increased cost of updates. That is, since the data is replicated, when any update is done, that update should be reflected in all the replicas. Else, it will lead to inconsistent data. And the second disadvantage is increased complexity of concurrency control. Next is data fragmentation. In fragmentation, the system partitions the relation into several fragments and each fragment is stored at separate sites. Two types of fragmentation are horizontal fragmentation and vertical fragmentation. First, we'll discuss about horizontal fragmentation. Horizontal fragmentation is about fragmenting the relation schema into a group of rows. Each fragment is constructed as follows. That is, Ri indicates a fragment is equal to sigma predicate from R. Okay, from the relation, you will apply some predicate, that is condition, and the rows that satisfy the condition are selected as a fragment. And the next type of fragmentation is a vertical fragmentation. In vertical fragmentation, the relation schema is fragmented into a group of columns. And each fragment in vertical fragmentation is constructed as follows. That is, every fragment is equal to pi Ri of R. That pi indicates a projection in relational algebra, which will project the columns of the table. These are the basic concepts about distributed databases. Thanks for listening.